Hi Hot Toys collectors, it's the Clipper King returning with another ratings video, and this time it's the Hot Toys Berserker Predator. Right, I got this figure yesterday. Most of my subscribers know I've been waiting for this figure for quite a long time, and I finally got it. Like I say, I got it yesterday. I'll just tell you a bit of a backstory and we'll get on with the ratings. I'm going to try and make this ratings video quite quick, so a few things I want to discuss afterwards. And I'll just say now, I'm not going to cut this one with photos or put any music on or titles or anything, simply because I'm quite late getting it and I know there's been a lot of videos on it already. So I'm just going to do my old style standard videos. I hope you still like them, and like I said, I'll crack on. Right, so I'll first off saying, most of the guys I've spoke to, I told them that I pre-ordered this a while ago, and that was the case. I pre-ordered from ABC Express in Hong Kong, thinking that they'd be one of the first to get it. Anyway, I waited and waited and waited, and they just fucking, every time I sent them a message, it was like, it's coming, it'll be next week, be next week, be next week. We're waiting for this batch 3, blah, blah, blah. And in the end, I just thought, oh, fuck yeah, I'm sick of you. I didn't want to wait. Everybody were getting theirs. So I fucked him off, and I went back to my good friend in China, and I struggle to pronounce his name. It's Giobi11, I think, and it also comes up as the Golden Warrior Toy Shop. That's the guy who sent me the Fist of Fury figure and most of my other figures. He's a top guy. He really packages them well for me. He knows the problems I have with Parcel Force, and he looks after me. So I went back to him. I bought this. I cancelled all my other pre-orders with ABC Express, and I've just gone back to him. So that's what I did. Anyway, like I said, I received it yesterday, which was Friday, through Parcel Force. We'll talk about that in a bit, and I'll crack on with rating. As you can see, we're playing Predators on the plasma. Really good film, really good character. I do enjoy this film, and yeah, I think they've represented it well. Hot Toys have done quite a good job. But I say it's a funny one, this, because I am going to score it, and I'm not sure the ratings will back that up, but we'll crack on anyway. So on the source material, I'll start off by giving it a 4 out of 5. I say that just because I still think Predator 1 is better, but this is good. So yeah, I'll give it 4 out of 5. Right, packaging. I'll scroll down. Because we're filming at night time again in our Callum's bedroom, I'm going to put the light on. I hope it makes it a little bit better. Packaging. You all know by now that Clipper King likes a good package, and to be honest, this one, I've seen a lot of reviews, and I'm not going to be swayed. You know I'm my own man. I personally think this packaging is shit, and I'll explain why. Apart from the red targeting system on the front and the picturing behind, it's basically just a slip cover. Now, I've not really got a problem with that. You know with Clipper King, you can probably predict I'd normally give that 3 out of 5. Problem I'm having with Hot Toys in a minute is the quality of cardboard they're using. More often than not, they're using shittiest, thinnest cardboard they can find, and that's the case with this one. Now, like I said, the guy who ships from China, he actually wraps it with a thin bubble wrap and then a thick bubble wrap inside a box, packages it really well. But because the Hot Toys are shipping such fucking shit cardboard at minute, it's actually pushing sides of box in. Now, I don't know if any of you had this same problem as well, but when I got the which box should I say? The DX, no, the standard Batman, the Dark Knight version Batman. It really coarse cardboard, really hard. You'd struggle to smash it in, even if you work for Parcel Force. You'd struggle to dint it. This one, just from the pressure of the wrapping, it's pushed all the sides in. Now that probably will come back out in time, but I just think if Hot Toys are going to sell these figures for £120 plus, the cardboard should be better than fucking what they're using at the moment. Like I said, the artwork's pretty good on it. I do like the red effect on the slip, but at the end of the day, it's got to be good quality, and for me, it's not. So I'd only give it a 2 out of 5. Right, likeness. I'm going to do this first part of the review with the helmet on, because obviously you do get different likenesses with this. What I would say is, it's really good. It stands well. a lot of people were pissing and whining about the height of it compared to the other Predator and its scale and everything. Some have said the scale's amazing, some have said it's too short, blah blah blah. I personally think it looks really good. You can tell who it is straight away. If I show you the screen, obviously you've got reflection of light, that's him, and that's the figure. Looks really good. The paint quality on it, second to none. The build quality is awesome. It weighs a fucking ton. It really looks like him. Only thing that pisses me off with the likeness, and obviously if it's not got the helmet on, you're not going to get this. If you look at that shot there, look at the proportions, the width of the helmet compared to the width of his shoulders, and then look at that. Width of the helmet compared to width of its shoulders. Now, to my eyes, that helmet is too thin. Too small altogether, I think. It's an awesome helmet in itself, and like I said, the figure looks awesome. But the helmet could have been a little bit bigger. Now, if you watched my original Predator video, I said that the helmet was oversized, if anything. If I just bring that in. Look at the size difference on the helmets. Now, although the Berserker's a bigger Predator, because of the helmet, it either makes the original Predator look like a fucking balloon head, or it looks like he's got a pea head. So, together, they sort of conflict against each other for me. But, obviously, Predator looks as tall because he's on his stand. Anyway, the likeness. Let me give it a score and stop fucking chatting shit. The likeness is still a 5. And the reason I said that is because if you don't like the helmet, then you can take the helmet off. And I think we'll have a little pause there, and that's what I'll do. So just to recap, the likeness still gets a 5 out of 5. Right, so as you can see now, he's got his open mandibles. I've took his helmet off, it's just dangling down his back at the moment, just changed the pose slightly. So I actually prefer it like that. I think the face sculpt is amazing. The red on the forehead, although it shows up pretty bright on here, it does look like natural. The paintwork on the inside of the mouth's a lot better than the Pred 1, and the dreads are fucking amazing. I did do the dread mod on the first Predator, but they still don't look as good as the dreads on this. So like I said anyway, I've given the likeness a 5 out of 5. You can put it in some awesome poses and it does look amazing. Right, next thing, outfit. Similar to some of the other figures we've got, not got an amazing not got a lot of an outfit, if you know what I mean by that, but the outfit that's got is really well done. So I've classed the armour, looks amazing, looks really like a battered copper or bronze, looks really good, fits in perfectly. The arm guards do move around a little bit, but not to the point where they piss me off, but it does look good. The boots, which this one wears, the loincloth sort of thing, the codpiece, it all looks really good. Like I said, I'm going to class the helmet as part of the outfit, and because it is a little bit undersized for me, I've only given the outfit a 4 out of 5. Right, articulation. Right, what Hot Toys have tried to do with this, or what they have done, is resculpt the body from scratch. It's an awesome sculpt, it's textured, it looks really good, it looks reptilian. Fucking awesome job. They've tried to, without using a bodysuit, they've tried to hide the joints, and to the eye it's really good, but as you know, the articulation does suffer. The top joint on the arm doesn't move as much as the other Predator. You can't really rotate the upper arm. The elbows work well, although they're very tight. The knees work very well, although they're very tight. The top of the thigh, again, it will do like a wide stance, but you're really wrestling with a figure to move it around. But you're not really going to do a lot of poses with this. It's not like a Blade or an Ezio where you want to put him in maniac poses. If you get him stood, he looks menacing, he looks fucking awesome. The articulation doesn't have to be good, but like I say, I've got to be fair with it, and I've given the articulation, same as the other Predator, a 4 out of 5. Extras. Right, this is where this one falls on its arse a little bit for me, because you do get the 3 blades. Obviously got the long one in, which most people will do. Got the other 2 blades in there, really nice. They are metal, I think. Really good. Your open and closed mandibles, 2 spare hands, the booklet and the battery for the lights on the helmet and the cannon. Probably everything he would need. So, but it's not a lot of things, and the one massive thing that he misses that he really should have, and there's no excuse why Hot Toys didn't put this in at this price range, is the stand. Like I expressed on the Pred video, the stand alone is fucking awesome, so that could bump its scores right up. Now this Predator could have had a stand similar, could have had the exact same stand for all I fucking care, but now I want this stand, I'm going to have to go out and shell out 30 rubs just to fucking buy one. So Hot Toys could have included that. They should know when they're giving you enough extras. Then on this one I don't think they have. So the skull does look better than the any skulls before that I've seen. So like I said, the extras are good, but there's just not enough of them. So I'm going to have to bring it down and just give it 4 points. The other thing, just going back to the stand, because this is on a fucking standard stand and the other Predator's on a quality stand, I've really got to buy another stand because I want to put them next to each other in the cabinet, and I don't want the original Predator to look the same size as the Berserker. That's not the idea. So Hot Toys, fucking sort yourselves out, boys, yeah, and get a stand sorted out for this Predator. Right. So like I said, on extras, I've only knocked it down 1, get it 4 out of 5. Value. Like I said at the start, I cancelled my pre-order with ABC Express. My pre-order would have been £145, which is okay, because had been released when I went back to Golden Warrior Toy Shop. It only cost me £155, which for a Predator, it's a lot to shell out, it is for any figure, but you know it's never going to be worth less than that. Like I said, the weight of the figure, the size of it, how sought after it's going to be, you know it's always going to make a lot more than that. So on the value, I've given it a 5 out of 5. So to sum it up for you, I've only given this figure 28 out of 35. Now, I've said before, sometimes the scores don't really show your thoughts on a figure, because this figure is awesome, no two ways about it. It's an amazing figure, and anybody at least like with a subtle interest in Predators, I would still say get it, but because the box takes points off, because the articulation takes points off, it does bring the score down. And I try and do everything fair. You might disagree with me, but like I said, it's only got 28 out of 35. Right, I'll just go into a few things that's happened through the week. As you know, I recorded a video which I called Monkey Ball Fuckface Part 2 or whatever, as a reply to something that Loyal Variable had done, giving away some free stuff. My initial thought was to film a video giving away some soiled underwear and a fucking porno magazine, but I thought no, it might have been funny, but I thought no. I just expressed the fact that, like I said, it wasn't the video that bothered me, it was just the people who subscribed to me and had spoke to me and said, oh, he's a prick and this and that, and then they're on there begging for these bags. Now, the people who said that, the one that bothered me most was probably eCanes 24/7. Since that, he had as a change of heart, and he's come back and says, oh, I did sort of do wrong, and I'm glad he did that, because I do respect the guy, and I say he did remove his comment, and we're still back on talking terms, so much respect to him from that. Zob's Rombie didn't need telling, he was fucking clued up to fucking in first place, so I'm happy with him. I'll put my shout outs now. Like I said, there's no hard feelings. So I put a shout out to Moggy, obviously, top man. Zob's Rombie, talking to him a lot lately. He's a really, really good guy. He lives pretty local to me as well. He's a sound character. Dean Knight, Dean's Quality, and Dean's friend Nick, El Duda Reno. He seems a good guy too. Darby, 1980 WWE. Britman. I talk to these guys a lot. These are why they're fresh in my mind, and I've put shout outs to them. Like I say, eCanes 24/7. We did have a bit of a misunderstanding, but I think we're back on good terms now, so I'll leave that said. And I'm not going to worry about fucking Loyal Variable and on, he can give away everything he wants. I don't give a fuck. I'll not be begging for him, that's all I know. Other thing I've got coming up, me and lad, our Callum, I've been asked a lot of times to do like a top 10 or what my thoughts are on a top 10. I know Moggy's doing one at the minute. I couldn't do my top 10, it's a real struggle, but my lad thinks he could do his, so we're going to go through and I'm going to try and work out a top 20, break it into parts and do this video, and you get to see my son and listen to his thoughts on some of these figures, so that might be something to look forward to. So right, for now, all I'll say is, like I said, it's a top figure, get on it if you haven't already. I know I'm fucking Johnny come lately, a lot of you have already got it, but anyway, this is a Clipper King and I'm out of here.